I'm Jamie M. Harrison, and today we're going to be looking at the PX8 Plus from Voodoo Labs. Welcome back. If you like this kind of content, please click like, click subscribe, and ring the bell. As always, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or even consider my Patreon, all under Jamie M. Harrison. Alright, today we're working with the Dingbat PX from Voodoo Labs. That's going to come preloaded from the factory with a Pedal Power 3 Plus, as well as a PX8 Plus switcher system. The PX8 features 8 individual true bypass audio loops, as well as an additional bonus loop between inputs 6 and 7. This loop is ideal for utilizing a volume pedal before time-based effects such as reverb and delay, or maybe some pedals that you'd like to switch manually. We're also going to be looking at the 2 core modes, program mode, as the unit defaults with, and instant access mode, sometimes called loop strip mode. Let's dig in. All right, we've got our pedal board set up with Velcro. We've got power distribution going. We've got signal flow. Now, when we power up the PX8 Plus, we should see a green LED indicating that we're in program mode. Over in the bank section, we have 2 buttons for bank down and bank up for a total of 9 banks as indicated by the blue LED. Each bank features 4 presets labeled A, B, C, and D, or 1, 2, 3, and 4 for a total of 36 different combinations available. An interesting feature in program mode is when you have a preset highlighted, such as preset D or 4 here, you can press and hold and see which loops are active, as indicated by the red LEDs over their corresponding numbers. So for this patch, we have inputs 1, 2, 7, and 8 are active. If I move over to patch 1, or letter A, press and hold, I only have input 7 active. Let's switch over to instant access mode and talk about its features. All right, now that we understand how program mode works, let's learn to deal with individual loops. For that, we're going to need instant access mode. If we notice the number 5, next to it has the letters IA and a red dot. Press number 5. Notice the LED turns red. Green for program mode, red for instant access. Another thing we'll notice is that our numbers in the bank section have turned to the letter L. You may also notice the letter H. They stand for low and high. And they also correspond with red dots in the preset section. These are the loops that are active in each section. Under low, we're featuring loops 1 through 4, and high, 5 through 8. If we jump back over to preset mode, program mode, press and hold, notice 7 and 8, 1 and 2. 1 and 2, because we're on the L setting, 8 setting, 3 and 4 for 7 and 8. Let's grab a guitar and make some presets of our own. Alrighty, now I've got my Eastman SB55 I used in the pre-jam, and I've got a new bank for program mode. So let's build our own presets. I'm going to try to emulate what I did in the intro jam. So now we're in instant access mode, as shown by the red LED. And now, let's say you don't remember where you put all your pedals. You can audition stuff. So these loops are empty. There's a delay pedal, and I know it's not the Dark World, so it's got to be the Mag Echo by Keeley Electronics. There's our dry tone. So let's say preset 1. I just want that kind of little bit of floaty delay on there. Okay, so I've got one pedal. Now I'm going to hit save. Turns green. Bank 2. Let's put that under letter A. So now we're in program mode, as shown by the green LED. This number says 2 for the second bank, and we're on preset 1. And that is just the Mag Echo from Keeley Electronics. And that was the first few seconds of the intro jam. Now, let's go back to instant access mode, now that we have one preset saved. And let's try to do the second part. So, I know that my Dark World is on number 8. So there's the sound I'm looking for. Let's go to number 6. It's got the word save next to it. Press and hold. Program mode, green. Flashing blue number 2 for second bank. And let's put this patch, which has both the Dark World, which is loop 8, and the Mag Echo, which is loop 7. And let's put that on letter B. Back to instant access mode. Now, I know that 5 and 6 don't have anything plugged into it. So let's look at the lower portion, which takes us back to loops 1 through 4. So that's definitely a fuzz pedal. I'm not quite ready for that yet, so we'll come back to that. Here's our MXR Phase 100. Alright, that sounds great. Let's go ahead and press save. Green LED, blinking number 2. Let's put that on letter C. Flashing, confirmation. There's our mag echo. There's both delays and the reverb of the dark world. Now we've integrated the Phase 100. And for the last patch, let's go ahead and add in the Thorpy Fuzz Fallout Cloud. So I know that is number 1. Alright, love that. Let's press and save. Letter D. So this is how I would arrange a board for a gig or special band, whatever. Or I would just use it in instant access mode. So it works kind of like a pedal board. Just turn the pedals on and off as you see fit. Let's go ahead and just cover a few other things you might need to know. Alright, I've got a few notes on some things that are good to know about the PX8 Plus. For instance, it's powered by any 9-volt DC power supply. So the same standard output on a Pedal Power 3 Plus, that's going to power this thing. Or if you have a wall wart of some kind, that would also power it. Quiet switching technology for lowest possible noise. They actually have proprietary technology in this switcher so that none of the noises of clicking these switches comes through your amp. It's dead quiet, tour ready. MIDI integration. This thing is fully MIDI capable. It can send program changes. It can integrate with products like the Voodoo Labs Ground Control Pro. If you have changes for your rig set up in Ableton Live or Pro Tools, this can accommodate that as well. And audiophile quality output buffer for longer cable runs. So basically, you already know about buffers, but if you need a buffer, this is going to take care of that and make sure you don't suck tone. If you don't need a buffer, you can actually bypass it. So it is defeatable. And lastly, I want to show you how to do a factory reset. All right. To perform a factory reset, remove power from the PX8 Plus. So here's our power. Power back up while holding the number 5. Number 5 is also our instant access button with the red dot. So we're holding number 5. We will reinsert the power cable. Now notice all the LEDs are flashing. Release the number 5 button. LEDs should stop flashing. Press the number 5 again. Cycle back to the green LED for program mode. Remove power again. And now when you power back up, you'll have achieved a factory reset.